Imagine on Slack asking about your latest sales cities or asking to generate a quick follow-up email, or whenever your application goes down, just you got an alert. So this is what we are going to build today with the help of Openclaw. So if you'll understand what exactly is Openclaw. Openclaw is an open source AI assistant framework with the help of which you can build AI agent. Today we're going to see how you can build your AI agent and you can communicate with that agent with the Slack. Today we're going to build such kind of an agent. We are going to see how we can integrate with the Slack. For building this, we're going to look at, there are some prerequisites which you need to have. So first is that you need to have your Openclaw installed in your system. Second is that your Slack workspace needs to get configured. And further, we'll be seeing how we can create app over Slack and also how we can integrate it with Openclaw. So this is what we want to do right now. So first, for the Slack setup, we are going to create an app. We are going to configure the bot and we'll get the token, which further we can use while configuring the Openclaw. We'll go to api.slack.com. Here we are going to create an app. Then we will select from manifest. Here we can select the workspace within which we wanted our app to be present. So for that, let me show you my Slack workspace. So here is my Slack workspace with the name Achiever. Let me click on next. So here basically we can put the manifest file which has the details about your agent and also details about what all permission this particular agent has. So over the docs.openclaw.ai, we have this manifest file. This is an example which you can copy. You can always change these scopes which the bot has the access to. So I just copied it, pasting it over here. Let me create it. So once this is done, we'll go to the socket mode and over here, we have to enable the socket if it is not enabled. Yeah. So in my case, it's already been enabled. If in your case, if it is not enabled, then you have to enable it because this is what Openclaw use it for communication. Then once it is done, what we are going to do is to install this application. So once we do this, you can review the app permission which this particular app has over your Slack workspace. And then you have to click allow. So this will going to install the application inside your Slack workspace. So once this is done, now we are going to configure the Openclaw. So for that, what we would do, we would go to the terminal, click on Openclaw config. This would take some time. So yeah, once this is done, we will select, we got like where will the gateway run? So we will select local and then we have to select the channels. So select channels and we have to configure, select Slack. And here we have to modify settings because in my case, I already have configured it. So I'll be modifying it. So here just give the name to your bot and we have to enter the bot token. Yes, we need to Slack bot token already configure. Keep it no, because we have to enter a new one. So where would we get this bot token? So when we have configured this, so here post this, we'll get this bot token. So we'll copy it from here, we'll paste it. Now we have to enter the Slack app token. And again, we will select no because we have to configure it. So where would we get this Slack app token? For that, you have to go to the basic information and go to the app level token section. Click on generate tokens and scopes. Give a random name. So I would say Openclaw app. And remember, like when you have configured this, you have to select connections right. So once you do that, click on generate. And once you have generated it, now you are ready to copy it. So once I copy it, yes, now we have to update the Slack channel which this particular app has the access to. So there are three options. One is allow list, that with which you are given a choice like to what all channels you are going. With this option allow list, you are giving the list of channels which this particular app has access to. This will allow the app access to all the channels and disable like you are blocking this particular app to get the access. So in my case, I'll be allowing to access all the channels. And once this is done, we'll say like it is finished. Okay. Now the next step is to configuring the DM policy. DM policy is direct message policy. So here we'll select yes. So pairing is something like if like we need to establish a pairing. There are some codes which got exchanged between these two applications. This will kind of a handshake with which the connection has been established. allow list, like this will allow only specific user to access it, and open, like anyone can access it. So in my case, I'll go with the pairing, and then we'll continue. And yes, with this, we have completed our configurations. Now the configuration has been completed. In order to test it, we have to restart our gateway. So we will do Openclaw gateway restart. So this would again take around 10 to 12 seconds. Now this is done. We can go to the browser where our Openclaw is running, and we will see, yes, so this particular is running. Now we'll go to the Slack workspace, and here we'll see Openclaw, the applications which we have installed earlier. Now we are able to see it over here. So now if I write hello, so let's see, are we getting the response or not? So we can also check over here inside the Openclaw dashboard whether we are getting it or not. So let me see. Okay, there are a couple of okay, let me see. Yes, so we got the reply from our bot. Okay, so hey, I just came online. Who am I? Who are you? Hey there, I just came online. Okay, so basically okay, there are a lot of messages which I'm getting. I'm not sure, we can check, but like this is how you can configure it. And coming to the use cases of it, so for example, I want these applications to be in one of my channels. So basically this is a channel where like I have posted the details about issue related to Lenovo ThinkPad. So here if I add my bot, let me ask my app, like what is the issue, what what should we do next for the Lenovo issue. Let me see what Openclaw has. Okay, so earlier we have not added it, so let me add it. Now once we have added it, now this particular app has an access to all the conversations. That is what scope we have defined initially. So it can read everything. Okay, so basically okay, so can you share more details about the Lenovo issue? Once I have the info, I can I have asked the most specific affected. Okay, let me see. Let me tell Openclaw, go through the previous messages and get the details. Let's see, like, does this particular application has the access to, or if not, then we have to provide more access to it. So this is taking a time. Okay, so now it has consolidated, so it is able to read all the details of the details from the previous chat history. And for example, if you are someone who just came online and your bot is a part of those kind of channels, and you just wanted to know what all things is going on for that particular issue, like what exactly is the progress over there, you can directly communicate with this particular bot. And also, if I wanted to draft a sample email, so for example, can you draft a sample email for the Lenovo issue? Let me see whether it is able to do it or not. This is a bit slow, that I agree, because the model which I'm using right now is kind of a bit cheaper, so that's why. So let's see. Okay, so we kind of get it. Like, sure thing, here is a generic template you can adapt. I have left placeholder for this specific just swap. So we got a sample email template which we can use, and if you want some like, even if you want to put the placeholder values, you can just ask and it would give you. So what you have to do, you just have to copy it. But there is more to it. So for example, if I wanted to send an email, right, that also it can be doable. So for that, I just have to configure. So for example, if you wanted to send it using Gmail, then you have to configure Google Workspace, and this would directly send an email to that particular email address. So all of these things you can do with the help of Openclaw. This is just an example where I show how you can configure it with the Slack channel. But if you want to see like how I have integrated it with Telegram, there are more videos on my channel. And if you wanted to see how you can use Azure hosted OpenAI models, then also you can have a look at my channel, or also I'll put the link of that particular video in the comment so you can have a look at it.